The town of Santa Claus is getting more positive exposure as the holiday season kicks off. We'll have more on that. Plus, Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz is tonight's guest on Monday with the Mayor, and Spencer County Visitors Bureau Executive Director Melissa Brockman is tonight's guest on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin tonight with police taking a Jasper man into custody on intimidation and invasion of privacy charges over the weekend after he allegedly made several threats to a woman. Just before 8 o'clock last night, Jasper police were called to a reported protective order violation. Police say 33-year-old Casey Myers allegedly threatened harm to the female victim several times. Myers was later found at his residence in the 400 block of East 7th Street. Police took him into custody there and booked him into the Du Bois County Security Center. He is charged with a level 6 felony for intimidation along with a misdemeanor count for invasion of privacy. The town of Santa Claus is set to make a couple of appearances on the Travel Channel. The town will be featured in the back-to-back episodes of Christmastown USA and More Christmastown USA. The shows are set to air this upcoming Sunday, December 14th, beginning with Christmastown USA at 6 o'clock Central Time. Now, film crews visited Santa Claus earlier in the year to capture the Christmas-themed attractions and to talk with local business owners and residents. Locations filmed include the Santa Claus Museum and Village, the Santa Claus Christmas Store, and Holiday World and Splash and Safari, among others. Spencer County Visitors Bureau Executive Director Melissa Brockman says having all of the positive publicity is a good thing for the town.
Santa Claus, Indiana gets a lot of exposure, a lot of publicity this time of the year, and 2014 wasn't an exception. We'll be on Travel Channel. The Travel Channel website listed Santa Claus as one of the most festive holiday attractions for the year. Huffington Post included Santa Claus, Indiana in their list, as well as Budget Travel and several area publications. So we're really excited to spread the word of all the fun here in Santa Claus, Indiana.
The Travel Channel is available in nearly 96 million U.S. households. The town is also continuing to host the Santa Claus Christmas celebration. The celebration got underway this past weekend. Brockman says the weekend was a huge success and expects more great things throughout the rest of the month.
I think the last 3 weekends of the Christmas celebration are really going to boom. We've got the big annual parade coming up on the 13th, right through Santa Claus, Indiana, as well as tons of events. The third weekend on the 20th, lots more going on. You can hear the story of how Santa Claus got its name again. Of course, the 20th is the last day to get your letters into Santa, so we expect to see a lot of children that day.
The celebration continues this upcoming weekend with the annual Santa Claus Christmas Parade. That gets underway at 1 o'clock Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Time this Saturday. The Christmas celebration in Santa Claus wraps up the weekend of December 20th and 21st. For more information on Santa Claus and the ongoing Santa Claus Christmas celebration, you can call 888-444-9252, or you can go online to santaclausind.org/Christmas. The Patoka Lake Visitors Center is undergoing a name change as part of a statewide effort. Officials with the Indiana Department of Natural Resources say the state's Division of State Parks and Reservoirs will transition to be known simply as the Division of State Parks. Officials at the Visitors Center say this change means the center will now be known as the Patoka Lake Nature Center. Now, the location of the building, its purpose, and contact information are not changing. The only change is the name. Patoka officials say the transition to the new name is already underway this month. It is expected to be finalized in February of next year. For more information or questions, you can call Dana Rekaloff at 812-685-2447. To find out more about upcoming events at Patoka, you can go online to stateparks.in.gov. On a related note, as we wrap up this evening, Patoka Lake Nature Center officials have announced a pair of events coming up in January. On Saturday, January 10th, the center will play host to the 27th Annual Eagle Watch. The program will go from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on January 10th. A resident bald eagle and other live raptors will be featured at this year's event. Rekaloff will be on hand to share the life and story of the birds. Patoka Lake Wildlife Specialist Todd Eubank and his team will lead driving tours to hot spots for eagle viewing. And Monroe Lake Wildlife Specialist Rex Waters will talk about his own experiences from the 1980s Eagle Reintroduction Program, along with other interesting information about eagles here in southwestern Indiana. And additionally, the DNR will be hosting an Indiana Hunters Education course in Dubois County. That's coming up on Saturday, January 17th and Saturday, January 24th. The course will be held at the Dubois County 4-H Fairgrounds on both dates. Class sessions will go from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the 17th and from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on January 24th. Participants have to attend both days of the class in order to complete it. Now, the course is free of charge and all Indiana residents are encouraged to attend. Certification is needed for anyone born after New Year's Eve of 1986 and who wishes to buy an Indiana hunter's license. This course will cover ethics, safety, laws, survival, and safe handling practices for archery, black powder, and firearms. Pre-registration is required. There is a 120-person limit for the class. Pre-registration can be done by going online to PasadonIndiana.com. All right, coming up after the break, Jasper's Terry Seitz is up next for Monday with the Mayor, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Duxell, and Inform with Melissa Brockman. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.